Well, hey guys, good morning. It is Brent Abel here at webtennis.com, as in, let's see what actually works, right? We're not going to believe the hype. We're not going to believe the clickbait. We're going to see what actually works for the rest of us who probably aren't playing at the Australian Open this year. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great Sunday morning, wherever you are. Another beautiful day on tap here in the California desert. We hit 89 yesterday. I think the weatherman's calling for 87. Anyway, looking forward to some really good doubles this morning on the grass around 9:15, 9:30. Looking forward to that. Hope you've got some good tennis schedule wherever you are today, or at least a good workout, man. Right? Got to get out there and crack a really good sweat every day. So, guys, today I've got what I've got for you is. We're going to look at when you get pulled out wide on the return of serve. I've got a video I'm going to tee up for you here in just a second, but there's something I think about when I get pulled out wide. Actually, a couple things, and I'm going to take you through those. But before we get to that, next Tuesday, right, day after tomorrow, on Tuesday morning, January 19th at 7 a.m., I've got scheduled one of my all-time favorite coaches and humans, Jim McLennan, from EssentialTennisInstruction.com. I would tell you, whatever Jim is saying, it's not hype, it's not clickbait. He's one of the few guys online who I just, he's one of my go-to guys, right? And he is like me, he's a fellow Tom Stowe student, and we're going to dig into Tuesday morning. We're going to dig into Tom's concept of the all-court forcing game, which we worked on a little bit recently. So guys, mark your calendars for this coming Tuesday, January 19th at 7 a.m. Pacific for a live 7 around 7. Today's Let's See What Actually Works course is the 12 elements of a clean topspin forehand winner. You're actually going to see that winner in today's video. It's not what we're working on, but you're going to see it as well. The 12 elements of a clean topspin winner. Which one or two are missing from yours? And look, everyone's worked on their strokes, and most players out of those 12 have got 9 or 10. So the big question is, which one or two might be missing from your forehand? And this is all without having to do major surgery on it, right? We're not talking about going from old school to modern to whatever. It's your opportunity to really kind of dig in and take with which couple of elements might be missing. So guys, look, if you're over on YouTube, would love for you to subscribe, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Click the notification bell and be sure to choose all. And then if you're on Facebook, as always, would love it, a like and a share on today's 7 around 7. So let's get into it. I'm going to, first of all, got to share it with you. And here she is, right on. And I think some of you have seen this video before, but I want to talk about when you get pulled wide. Turn down the video a little bit. When you get pulled out wide on the return. And look, we've always got, and I'll tell you this, if I feel that I can't play the shot that I'm about to play, one of the options for me is always a lob, preferably up the line, and not literally up the line, but try to get it to where it's at least high, right? I want to buy some time, even if my lob ends up short. The one thing I want to make sure I do is buy enough time for me to be able to recover back here somewhere, and for my partner to maybe have a little chance to back up a little bit so he doesn't get nailed, but can actually defend a little bit more court. So that's kind of thing one, right? If I get really pulled out wide. But on this one here, this is going to be to where I cannot pick it up and kind of drive it. I think too often, especially with two-handers, this is a real problem for two-handers on this wide one, where you can't play a slice, right? And so my thought is always, okay, I'm not lobbing. So what am I thinking about? I'm thinking about, and I know the ball is really faint and tough to see here, but all I'm thinking about is, can I get around the outside corner of the ball so that initially it gets automatically redirected from that net player. Now I can't stop that service partner from poaching. I know I can't stop that, but that's an uncontrollable. And I just can't be thinking about it, right? I mean, could I drive it up the line out here wide? Not really. Not really. I mean, yeah, I suppose if the guy poaches and I bunt it up the line, I'll probably be okay. But all I'm thinking about is I want to get around the outer edge of the corner. So for me, in this case, I'm returning serve in the ad court, getting pulled out wide. I want to get around the left side of the ball. And I know there's always those hotheads out there. Oh, the ball's round. There's no corner. Okay. All right, fine. Just imagine for a second that there's a corner out there. Get the racket face around the corner so that at least you can redirect it back across court. And yeah, I mean, if the guy at post could have been picked off, of course, but I can't control that. And so here comes the clean topspin winner. And actually we go through on the course in the description area, we go through the 12 elements of that. Now, look, I want you to watch something else. I want you to focus on my partner, Keith Porter, who, by the way, has won 12 individual world doubles titles. Individuals meaning the world championships played the week after the team event. So he's won 2 of the more recent doubles in his age group. Guy knows what he's doing on the doubles court. And this is one of the things I love about playing doubles with him is he's checking out to see what I'm doing with my return. Now he's quickly looking back at this player here to see if he's poaching. He's not. And now Keith feels I've got a slow enough ball, a slow enough return that I can do a lot of movement. He throws a fake poach in. He now starts moving forward and making sure that if Paul, the server, has actually bitten on the fake poach, that he can cover, right? And so the guy's just totally moving the entire time, and he's ready for whatever might come back from my forehand. So look, let's kind of watch this in real time. And again, focus on outside edge, and now Keith moving, and there you go. So let's go back here. Now, Randall, yeah, return it as low as possible, cross-court lob down the line. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, but if I'm going cross-court, I've got to focus on the outside edge of that ball. I've got to get around the corner. What I like to think of it, I want to contain it, right? And I can kind of set my wrist in sort of a position where I don't have to kind of flick the racket at it. I can just set my wrist in that position. Can't know if I can get out of here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But it helps me get around that outside corner. And again, even if I go low and slow, it doesn't really matter if I mean, look, if the guy wants to poach, I can't do anything about it. Yeah. I mean, would I ideally like to get it low and slow, or low and quick as the guy poaches? Of course. But there's no magic formula for this game, boys and girls. No magic formula. There are lots of things out there that you cannot control. So I hope that makes sense today. So your first option when you get pulled out wide and you can't get around the corner, I just throw up the lob. I just throw it up high as I possibly can. And again, I'm just trying to buy time. I'm not thinking of hitting a winner. I'm assuming this is going to come back, but I just want to get up high so I can buy time for me to get back into some kind of a decent court position. And if it's short, that my partner can maybe back up a little bit, right? So there you have it. Guys, hope this makes sense today. Appreciate the comments coming in, guys. I will respond to those comments once the live version is over. We're almost at 10 minutes. I'm not going to change to around 7. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to try to stay to 7. You know me though. I like to kind of yak attack from time to time. So guys, a reminder about this Tuesday, January 19th, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. Join me as I've got special guest Jim McLennan coming in. Again, one of the funniest guys I know. I mean, I've got stories about when he showed up in Florida when I was working at the Royal Biscayne Hotel in Key Biscayne, Florida, back in the mid-'70s. He shows up, and I mean, for a couple of weeks, I just never laughed so hard. Anyway, join me and Jim this Tuesday morning, the 19th at 7 a.m. We're to dig into Tom Stowe's all-court forcing game. And look, I'll be the first one to admit, Jim got a lot more time with Tom than I did. He understands the Stowe stuff at a much deeper level than I do. So I would really encourage you to join us next Tuesday, January 19th, 7 a.m. Pacific. Guys, again, the Let's See What Actually Works course today's course is down in the description area. The 12 elements of a clean topspin winner. Which one or two might be missing from yours? I want you to check that out. And I guess that's it for today, man. Right? As always, it's time. Get out there today. Oh, by the way, myspies.com. My lovely wife's incredible business. If you like cookies, if you like pies, I should have Owen McIntosh on here to do a little testimonial about myspies.com. But anyway, I could get a lot of people on here to do that. Guys, get out there today. Have a spectacular day. I will see you again tomorrow.